What's up, everyone? Hey, how's it going? I'm just getting everything ready. Thank you, Steph. Just streaming. How are you? Good. Thanks for the follow. So I'm gonna be painting some clouds. I'm starting my next collection, and I got my community on Instagram to send me cloud photos, so I'll be painting those. If you guys have YouTube, I'm streaming both the views on there, so you have the top down of what I'm working on and my face. So let me know if y'all want to go on there. I can give y'all the link, or if you go to my Instagram, you can see the link. But this is the first one. And I love how subtle the colors are. So I'm gonna start off with this guy and see where it goes. Hey, ITR. How are you guys doing? How was y'all's week? I wish there was a way. I just started streaming using OBS. I don't know if you guys use OBS Studios. Oh, thanks, Steph. I appreciate that. I don't know if you guys use OBS Studios for streaming, but I wish there was a way that you could use it with TikTok, because you can have like the view of my face and then also the top-down view of what I'm doing, so I don't have to like switch back and forth. So it sucks, but it is what it is. I'm gonna try to move the phone every now and then so you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. I'm going to be using gouache, which is kind of like watercolor, but it's more opaque. If any of y'all have used this, it's pretty cool. It's very non-toxic, and it gives you a lot more control than watercolor does, which might be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your personality. I know for me, if I have too much control, my paintings lose like all personality. So yeah. I'm going to start laying down the first layer, and the way I'm going to paint these clouds are more taking inspiration from their shape and their color. I'm not going to be painting them exactly like in the reference photo, but yeah, this one's one of my favorites. There's something so cool about the subtleties. I don't know. I could talk about this a lot, which I guess on stream is fine because that's pretty much what it's for. Yeah. Actually, I think I'm gonna sketch it out first, just to kind of get a basic idea. I usually use a red coal erase pencil to sketch. And the brush, I use a few different ones. I like using flat brushes, and I'm just using this old water brush just for, because it was around. And then my favorite though is the fan brush, because you can get some really cool textures, and it's a natural bristle, so it's a little bit stiffer, and you can lay down cool marks. So yeah, let's start sketching out just the rough boundaries of the clouds. And I'm also trying to make really cool compositions too. But yeah, that's the brushes I use. I like using stiffer brushes for some odd reason. I do know that whenever I try to do softer edges, they can be a little bit annoying. But hey, baby bear, welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's pretty much the brushes I use. I have a collection of brushes. These are like, all of them except this one are like my crappiest brushes, because when I do studies and things, I don't really like to get my good stuff out and like set up and dirty, because this is the stuff I use every day to do studies and things. Like I have, let me see if I can move this a little bit. Like on this wall, you can see I have some small studies and paintings and things. And you can see my tripod leg from the top down view on YouTube. But yeah, these are just the ones that I use every day, so that way I don't have to get all my good stuff out. I usually only get those out for big paintings, not studies. So yeah. What kind of brushes do you like to use? You guys watching that do art? So I'm laying down the base layer of water, I like to work on a wet paper because that helps with softer edges and it helps the paint spread a little bit better. I wish you guys could have a top-down view. If you'd rather see what I'm doing versus my face, let me know. I'll move the camera around so you guys could see. Actually, let me close my door. My brother just got home and my sister's dog is... You have to go to your hotel because I'm going to Disney. Whoa, that's cool. I hope you have a good time at Disney, baby bear. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Go do that. That's way more fun. But yeah, I appreciate you. I'm gonna be streaming more often. I'll probably be streaming every day in October because the Inktober challenge is going on. And I participate in that, and I might as well invite you guys into my process. But yeah, let me close my door real quick. I'll be right back. Here, I know y'all didn't say if y'all wanted to see the top down or not, but let me situate this to where you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, I think that should work fine. One of the reasons I like to work with a flat brush is because I like these geometric strokes that you get. It's kind of like carving with a chisel. And I do tend to approach my painting process more like carving. And that also translates into how I'll carve the main shapes, and then I'll go in later with either a smaller brush or a soft brush and smooth out some of the edges to have that contrast of hard edges and soft edges. So, little insight into process. Thank you. God loves you too, man. Or I can't tell. But yeah, I appreciate that. God loves you too. Blessings. Thank you for that encouraging word. I really appreciate it. How was y'all's week? I know I asked, but nobody answered, and I really want to know. There's just something about clouds when they're backlit by an amazing sunset that is super attractive to me. Like, the aesthetic of it is awesome. How's it going, you guys? Welcome to the stream. What do you guys think so far? It's so interesting because when the clouds are backlit, they desaturate so much and become really dark. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. It's just a chill one tonight, playing some lo-fi tunes and painting clouds. If y'all have any questions or want to chat it up. This orange and blue combo is sick. It's a super desaturated orange, but that's all right. How's it going? Welcome to stream. How are you? Let me know in the comments if you paint or if you do art or anything like that, or you just like to chill and hang out. It's looking pretty cool. Oh, thank you so much, you guys. Hey Luis, welcome. How's it going? Hey Jennifer. Welcome to stream. How are you? Hey Yoga. If you're still in chat, how are you? Welcome. You're fine. Just fine. That's better than nothing, though. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm working on this cloud painting. I wish there was a way to have both the top down and the headshot on TikTok. But here, let me show you what I have so far. You sad too? Aw, what's going on? So this is what I got going on right here. Just started not too long ago. It's coming along. Oh. Well, we all love something. At least you know what you love. I hope you're okay though. Oogie oogie. I love how you just comment and peace out. Stick around. Let's chat. It does not seem like you're okay. I'm here for you. It is crazy though. A lot of my art does have to do with emotion and being very honest about how you're feeling, what you're feeling, and facing it in reality, not just holding it in. So you love drawing in your elementary school, but I don't know why I don't have the energy to do more. That's a tough one, man. That's a toughie. Do you think that do you get encouragement? Because I know encouragement helps. When I was young, I don't know how old you are, but when I was younger, I would get a lot of positive feedback and reinforcement, and that actually helped me get started. And it kind of validated that what I was doing mattered and helped people or at least had an impact on people. And so that helps. But what I found that gave me the most energy to do more, to paint more, to do better and more complex art was figuring out what I wanted to share with the world. And that's so hard because I'm a naturally super introverted person, like very like homebody. I like my studio space and I just like to chill. Like I'll go to like social gatherings and I can chat and talk to people, but like the next day I have pretty much a social hangover, I think is the term I use for it, where I'm worn out. But now I'm finding a lot more joy in bringing people into my process and showing them like what I have going on in my head and in my heart through art. And it's a growth thing. Like I had to pray a lot. I had to understand what I wanted to share with them, like, and in what way, and set up healthy boundaries. What will you do if when you let me read these. Presley, I'm not sure what you're asking. What would you do if when you okay, so he said yes would go? I'm not understanding. Is there supposed to be some punctuation in there? Or is it just spelling errors? What kind of things do you like to draw, Oogie? If you're still in chat. Oh, thank you for the likes, Oogie. I appreciate it. But yeah, let me know what kind of stuff you like to draw. And why too. That's such an important question to answer for yourself, is like why you like to create certain things. It'll help you understand yourself better and maybe even help you have more energy once you understand that. Hey guys on YouTube, welcome. I'm streaming both on YouTube and on TikTok, for those of y'all that don't know. So YouTube has both the top down and my face. And on TikTok, we got just all of this. But yeah, it's super important question as a creative person, as a creator of any kind, to ask yourself why you create the things you create. What do you want to share with people through those things you create? I don't know. I spent, like, my latest YouTube video talks about like me taking a break from TikTok and YouTube too. It's good. Here, let me show you. So this is what I got so far. It's coming along. It actually looks like clouds. So that's success. Let me know what you think. Can you tell they're clouds and in a sunset type setting? But yeah. How are you? How's it going? How you doing? I watch a lot of Friends, you guys, so if I pulled those lines, it's with the purest of intents. What's your TikTok username? It is andy.sz.art. But I actually am about to change it to what my YouTube name is, so everything can be cohesive. Or what my Instagram name is, actually. Just Andy SZ official. But yeah, andy.sz.art. Here, I'm gonna put it in chat. But yeah, you guys on YouTube, how does everything look and sound? This is my first stream, so I'm kind of just testing everything out, making sure it works, that the audio levels are good. Um, so let me know in the comments and in the chat what it sounds like, because I don't know. Hey, I'm not your dad, but how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm painting clouds. Check this out. It's pretty cool. It's coming along. One of these days I'll figure out a way to have the camera situated to where I can look at chat and paint at the same time, so I can engage with you guys. If you have YouTube on there, you can watch the stream, and it has both the top down and all this. So you can go on there and see that. And I'm streaming simultaneously, so. I do think though on TikTok the lag is a lot less than on YouTube. Poor YouTube. I'm making these a little bit more saturated than the reference photos, but that's okay. You gotta take some creative freedom. Sounds good. On YouTube, TikTok is louder. Yeah, cause on YouTube, I'm using the input from my mic, from my nice mic. But on TikTok, it's just from my phone, so that's why it's louder. I can control the levels on YouTube a lot better since they're from the microphone. But yeah, thank you for the feedback. I appreciate that. It's crazy on TikTok, because everybody's used to more short format content. Everybody's just, or a lot of people are just spam commenting in chat, where they, or like a drive-by comment where they just comment and yeet without waiting for me to respond. So it's a lot of me just talking to myself. So that's fun. It's just me, myself, and I. And I can't sing the rest of those lyrics because YouTube will copyright strike. So. It's interesting with gouache, you kind of have to build up a little bit to get it to be opaque. Which is, once you get it to that point, it's a really interesting effect. But it's almost like painting wet on wet with oil colors, but you don't have as much. Well, you still have a pretty good amount of control. It's just interesting. You have to do it. I don't know if you guys have ever painted with gouache, but it's a fun time. It can be frustrating to learn at first, but if you're good with watercolor, gouache is so much easier, because since it's opaque, you could paint over it with white. You can layer a bunch more. But you could also do it really thin like watercolors and get really transparent and beautiful looking effects. I don't know if I'm the best at live streaming because I get lost in painting sometimes and I forget to interact with chat. One of these days I'll get a moderator, like an IRL moderator that can just be like, hey, this guy is asking this question about so and such and whatever thing. Wolf or dogs? They're the same. No, I'm kidding. I like them for different reasons. I like different things. But my favorite animal, though, land animal, is a snow leopard. I think it's very speaks to me because they're very recluse. They just live in the mountains and eat and have a good old time hanging out away from big crowds. But I like wolves. Wolves are cool. I like their social dynamics. They're interesting to me, especially like their leadership dynamics. So that's my answer. I know it was a roundabout answer. It's a very long-winded answer, but you asked for it. I tend to paint a lot with purple. I don't know, I just like it. Thank you, Beloog, for the follow on TikTok. I appreciate it. And I can't wait till I figure out streaming on YouTube better so I can have like notifications when you guys write stuff in chat, or I don't know. I just know that you can have like little notifications for stuff like that. Still figuring it out though. Bye, Beloog. I hope you have a good week. I appreciate you. I appreciate the follow, and blessings on the weekend. It's so interesting once you pass the like ugly stage of a painting where you just laid down a whole bunch of just random strokes and stuff, and it's starting to look like something acceptable and recognizable. It's a good feeling. That's the stage I'm at with this painting. Like, from up close, I see all the strokes and mistakes that I know are there that I don't like. But from far away, it's not half bad. It looks like something you would see maybe in a sky somewhere. I don't paint landscapes as much, which I would consider this as like a landscape type thing, environment. I tend to paint more figurative stuff, portraits and character art. So this is an exploration in more ways than one, to be honest. So it's pretty cool. I get to share it with you guys. It's Rayanne, Kofi, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I am chugging along painting. If you guys want to see it, here it is. That's what it looks like so far. If you have YouTube, I'm streaming on there as well. So go check it out. On there, you can see the top down and my face at the same time. So there is that. For those of y'all in chat, either on TikTok or on YouTube, what's one thing you're looking forward to this weekend? Let me know. From Ghana, Kofi. That's awesome. Thank you. Son of the Moon. Hey. I did not know the moon had a spouse to procreate with, but welcome. What time is it in Ghana, Kofi? I bet it's pretty late. I'm guessing 4 o'clock in the morning. I might be wrong. Yes, I'm painting. If you're on YouTube, you can have the top down and my face at the same time. But on TikTok, I just have to do this situation. I'm painting this cloud environment situation. And it's turning out pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. Oh, 12:25 or 12:52. Sorry, dyslexia. That's pretty. I was way off. I'm thankful that you're watching. I don't know why I thought it was so much more ahead. I'm bad at time zones, you guys. I can barely remember what time it is here. I have my calendar to tell me and my watch. The days and times. Sometimes I wish I could just like I'm in the US right now. I'm in Texas. Thanks, Son of the Moon. I'm glad you're enjoying it. But yeah, if you guys go on YouTube, you can see the top down and my face at the same time. I'm streaming on there right now. My YouTube is just Andy SZ. I think that's it. Andy SZ and then like 2 dots because that's how I sign my name. But yeah, I appreciate. Yeah, I'm in Texas. It's pretty cool, except not in the temperature way because it's still very hot. It's supposed to be autumn already. Like autumn's supposed to be here, no? But it's still quite warm. Like, yeah. You wish you could paint your mom for a birthday gift. Aw, I wish I had time to paint your mom for her birthday gift. Right now I'm working on my next collection. You're from Brazil? Nice. But yeah, Troll Goblin, what's up? Welcome. I bet it's really hot and humid in Brazil too. I can only imagine. But yeah, so right now I'm working on my next collection. I had an art show a couple of months ago with these really cool pieces that you probably saw. Oh, Jesus loves you too, Macy, Rudolph. Thank you. God bless you. Have an awesome weekend. Thank you for the good vibes. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so I don't have time on top of all the client work and then developing my collection, which this is actually what I'm working on right now. If you follow me on Instagram, I asked for reference photos of clouds because my next collection is called Head in the Clouds, and it's a collection celebrating human innovation and like looking towards the future, all of these things, and I'm excited. It's gonna be super cool. It's gonna be mixing paintings of clouds with portraiture. Somalia, that's awesome. I do not want to butcher your name. Shirazi? I'm sorry. I'm so bad at names. Bosnia. Awesome. All of you watching, just write where you're from. I'm originally from Romania, but you can kind of hear my accent a little bit, but it's pretty much gone. I've lived in the US for 20 years now. So it's kind of... Oh, I said it. Ah, yes. I'm glad I pronounced it right. Ugh. I'm always nervous when I pronounce people's usernames, whether it's because sometimes they make it something inappropriate, but most times it's because I don't speak the language and the pronunciation gets me confused. I think being bilingual though helps because I do speak Romanian. You love Armenia? Armenia or Romania? I'm from Romania, not Armenia. But Armenia is pretty cool. Thank you, Shirazi, for following my stuff. But yeah, so I'll show you guys the painting. This is what it looks like. It's coming along, pretty cool. This part, it kind of dulled down. I mixed it with too much blue, and it's supposed to be an orangey color. And if you guys know color theory, since no worries, it is an interesting place. Oh, thanks for the follow. Inevitable. I appreciate that. But yeah, if y'all know color theory, if you mix colors on the opposite side of the color wheel, they kind of desaturate and wash each other out. And that was not the goal. So I'm gonna let that dry a little bit and then make it pop a little bit more. But yeah, and you guys following me on or watching on YouTube, y'all can see this whole situation unfold. And I thank you. Thank you for watching. For you guys on TikTok, I'm streaming on YouTube for the first time. So I'm trying to work out all the bugs. And like I mentioned earlier, I wish that TikTok had a way to where I could stream both my face and the art, especially because I want to interact with chat, and when the camera's top down, I can't see the screen. Yeah, Eastern Europe is very epic. We got conquered a lot in Romania. But that built a very interesting culture. So if you ever go there, you'll see influences from Rome, from the Latin side of the world. You'll see stuff from Asia, like Russian. Like, I'm part Russian too. I don't know if you can tell. But I don't speak Russian because I grew up in Romania and then moved to the US. But yeah. The Balkans. Nice. I wanted to go back and visit my grandparents this year. But it's still really hard, especially I think it's more hard to get back into the US than it is to get into Europe. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. My grandparents are super old, so I want to see them before I can't see them anymore. Yes, progress. There we go. Can you see that? I'm sorry I have to keep like flipping the phone back and forth. It's quite, I mean, it's fine for me, but I'm sure it's not the most fun thing for you guys. And thank you for communicating in chat. That's that's the best thing. If you guys want to see progress or anything like that, just let me know. It's weird because right now there's only subtle things changing, so it's kind of, I don't know. I guess you should track your country's history. America's kind of dead. No offense. It's going through a rough patch right now. I agree with you. This is not watercolor. This is gouache, which is like a mixture of watercolor and acrylic paint. It's the Himi brand. And this brand was made popular on YouTube, but it's really good quality. So it's popular, rightly so, because it's good stuff. But on the subject of like other, like moving back to Romania would kind of suck because the US is still better than living in Romania. Like the opportunities you have here are still. Oh, nice. Ray, how do you like your set? But yeah, in Romania, I don't know if y'all know any of the history. It was communist for a long time, and even now, it's still like it's not recovered. It's, I don't even know what you would describe their government system, but it's not healthy. Like it's not a healthy one. But like for me, for example, I would not be able to do what I do for a living if I lived in Romania. Because starting your own business is super hard. Like the bureaucracy, the whole process, the just everything. It's not as easy as starting a business in the US. Which is one of the reasons my parents moved us here, so we could have the opportunity to do whatever we wanted to make a living, and I'm super thankful. You like it a lot. The only thing is that it goes dry every time. Yup. Yup. I have to spray water in it and like close it and kind of let it soak all the way through. And it works. It rehydrates it. But yes, I do agree. I've had mine for about a year now, and it is getting a little dry. So that is an issue. But the cool thing is you can reconstitute it since it's not waterproof. What do you mainly paint, Ray? Nice. Norway. That's on my bucket list. I want to go visit Norway. So the black sand beaches I want to go see. I want to see the. Oh no, that's in Iceland, I think. Never mind. But I do like Norway. I like the Nordic culture. I like Vikings. The OG explorers. That's super awesome. What do you do, if you don't mind me asking? Teacher in the Balkans and humanitarian. Nice. What do you do, Shirazi? If you don't mind me asking, you guys, if you could write what you guys do for a living, Or like, I don't know if that's too personal of a question to ask on a live stream. Let me know if I overstep my bounds. But yeah, those of y'all who want to hang out on live, I will be streaming almost every day. You're in college right now? Nice. Awesome. Nice. You're in school. Nice. But yeah, if you guys want to hang out, during October, there's an Inktober challenge that goes on. I don't know if y'all are familiar with it, but it's a like an everyday art challenge. So I will be streaming every weekday, around the same time, I think. I might do some earlier in the day streams depending on what I have going on. But it'll be fun because I get to take you guys along for the ride, and you can see part of the process of whatever art piece I'm coming up with. And I'll be streaming both on TikTok and on YouTube. So depending what your favorite streaming platform is, there's those two options. Yes, October will be tuned. Awesome. Thank you, Shirazi. I appreciate that. Yeah, October's really sneaking up in on us. It's I'm excited for it though. I'll be in Pennsylvania for a weekend, which I'm excited about because I've never been, and it's cold there, and I love cold weather. I'm sweating right now and the air conditioner is on. Like, my body was made for colder temperatures. So it's Texas is not ideal. I will be moving out of Texas towards the end of November. So that'll be nice because I'll be moving to the West Coast where it's a little bit cooler, and that's gonna be fun. I'm moving to California. Any tips on painting clouds? That's something I need to practice more. Um, Honestly, this is the first time. Whoops. This is the first time I painted clouds ever. I mentioned it earlier. I'm not an environment artist usually. I paint mostly figures or character art. I work a lot with children's books and game development and things like that. So this is definitely new for me too. But one thing that I know will help you is learn how to paint and draw from observation. And then you'll definitely discover a workflow that works for whatever thing you're drawing or painting or creating. That's how I was taught, or that's how I learned, because I don't really have that much formal art education. I went to school for graphic design. But I learned to love art because I didn't speak English when I first moved to the US, and the only way I could communicate with other kids was drawing the cartoon characters. Like, I would draw Pokemon all the time and other things. So I saw the value of nonverbal communication. That's cool. Game development is intense. Do you do 3D modeling? I do more concept work, but I am going to start looking into NFTs, and I have this cool idea for a gallery show that's all augmented reality with NFTs, and I just found the hardware that I'm going to use, like the actual things that people are going to use to see the pieces, so that's going to be cool. What are your paintings about the most? So most of my paintings have to do a lot with emotion, the link between emotion, expressing emotion, and uh, the spiritual aspects that go into emotion, because I'm a Christian and my relationship with God is one of the biggest things, and one of the things that like got me through some crazy stuff, like lots of trauma, lots of damaging things that if I didn't have God, I would have ended up in a crazy house. Like legitimately, I would have been insane. But so most of my art deals with heavier subjects like that, but I do like just drawing beautiful things too. I just find that having things that have more meaning, like drawing and painting things that have more meaning, is it fulfills me more. Like it's sometimes I'll look at a piece and I'm like, that's cool and all, but it's not like the best. Yo, rooting, that's sick. Thanks. Hey Gregory, what's up, buddy? I'm streaming both on TikTok and YouTube at the same time, so but here's the progress of my clouds. Oh, and this, Gregory, is actually your reference photo. You sent me this. For you guys that don't follow Gregory, he does amazing ink work. But yeah, it's super cool. Oh, thank you, Shirazi. I don't know if, honestly, I don't know if religion is the way out. I think relationship is the way out. Like faith. Faith, I think, is a better word than religion. Because religion is like, I grew up very religious, but I don't consider myself a religious person because religion is so cold to me. Because it's just rules you have to follow. And I'm sorry, I'm getting super like... if you guys don't want to go down this rabbit hole, just let me know, because I'll stop talking about it. But I feel like relationship is where it's at, because relationship, there's more intimacy. It's more like personal. It's not just a set of rules you have to follow for an end result. It's an actual thing that you participate in, and it grows and changes depending on how much you care for the other person. So that's what I... Okay, awesome. Ray, connection with God. Faith, the connection. Yep. Feel free to discuss everything. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all's warm reception of my what would I call this? My introspective thoughts. I think that's a good way to say it. But yeah, so a lot of my work, like these pieces up here, I'll show you guys because they're up here on my wall. So these I just started doing, and it's a lot of chaotic ink, and then I pull figures or portraits out of it. So like this one right here is super cool. One of my favorites that I just did. I haven't posted it on Instagram or anything yet, but this one's called Shattered, and it's like, for me, when I was creating this, I was feeling like all the pieces that make you, whether they're like good or bad, whether it's events that are traumatic or uplifting, that just piece together and make you whole. It does look like something out of film noir. And then this one I did yesterday. It's pretty cool. And this one I don't have a name for. It's Greg, you're getting behind the scenes because I haven't posted these on Instagram yet. So this one I used a Pinterest model as a reference, but then like made it moody as heck. Ah, I'm so glad to hear that. That's what I want. And that's the cool thing about being an artist and creating art that you can put in a gallery, is that you can create a space for people to feel that as well. And since you're in that space with them, you're experiencing it together, even though it's different because everybody has different experiences. So that's super cool, and that's why I encourage all my friends that are artists. Gregory, I'm excited to hear how your situation with the, I don't know if it happened yet. I can't remember if your art thing happened yet, but like, have shows, even if they're small at first, because that's how you can connect with people on a way deeper level than posting stuff on social media. And this right here, what we're doing, where we're just chatting, talking, you guys too on YouTube, all one of you, which I appreciate. um like, this is cool, but seeing these pieces in real life is insane. We'll talk about it. Awesome. Yeah, Gregory, hit me up. Oh, thank you, Ray. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And it's crazy because I just, and Gregory, who's known me a while now, it's been over a year, um, knows that I've been struggling to find uh my voice as an artist and the way that I want to start creating so it's all cohesive. Because if you go on my Instagram, it's like there's so many different styles, there's so many different like art things. It looks like one of those Instagram pages that just promotes artists, like gallery pages, I guess they would be called. But now I'm finally like, after I took time off to introspect and like examine the kind of art that I wanted to make and what I wanted to say and stuff like that, I'm finally like landing on a workflow that I think is gonna be cool. Okay. Oh, across the street? Okay. Is there a collection website or something like that where you display all of your art? So you can go on my website, which is just andyszart.com. And I have a lot of stuff there in my shop. But Instagram is the place where you can find most of my stuff. That's where I'm most active. Like, even when I took a break from posting here on TikTok and on YouTube, Instagram was the place that I kept posting. So all of that stuff is there. Yeah. But my website is another place. It doesn't have all my work. It just has the work that I'm showing at the moment. But that's a good spot too. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you can see the kind of content I post on there. I'm trying to figure long format content out. It's a lot harder than short format content because like you have to think of more aspects to story. But anyway, can't wait to see the cloud progress. Okay, here, gotta go. It was nice chatting with you. I'll catch you. Okay, Ray, before you go, here's the progress. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see the final. But look at it. It's so nice. I don't know if you can see a difference. Awesome. Thank you guys for coming. And hanging out. I know it's late, so I appreciate you guys. Yeah, definitely awesome. Thanks, Ray. Appreciate it. So I'm trying to, while I'm painting these clouds, I'm trying to envision, because I'm gonna paint portraits or figures in them too. During Inktober, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm trying to paint them in such a way that will complement having figures super exposed or like interacting with them. So yeah, those are things I'm thinking about. I'm gonna let my sister's dog in here because there's nobody home and he gets anxious. Hold on. Come in. Come on, Bubba. Jasper. Come on. Come here. Hop up. Come here. Look, guys, this is Jasper. He likes to hang out. You're bad at painting, but it is learnable, or just pure talent. I think anything is learnable beyond growing limbs. If you're missing limbs, like, you can develop any skill. Hey, how's it going? Okay. Got him. Welcome to stream. He's sniffing my mic. And now he's laying down. Look at it, it's so cute. He just lays there. He's a good boy sometimes until he gets really anxious or like wants to play and you're just like, I just need to work right now. That's pretty cool. I like painting monochrome right now. Even though the painting I'm working on right now is not monochrome, but like these guys are. That's cool. Have y'all watched the Bob Ross what's it called? Documentary on Netflix? I heard it was really good. I haven't seen it myself. But wanted to see what you guys thought if you guys saw it. I know a little bit about Bob Ross's like life and past, but I don't know if I want to watch that documentary. I heard mixed things, so I'm interested to hear what y'all think. Yeah. Haven't yet. I'm afraid if I watch it, I'll just cry the whole. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard people getting super emotional watching it. Thank you, Christian. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. It's because it's from the heart. It's full of joy. I like the area of your paintings. I think you should paint about wars or tragics because you're good at. Maybe. I like to go more personal on the emotion side versus like macro, like wars and things like that. It's hard enough. Like I'm a super empathic person, empathetic. Like I'm very empathetic. So it's hard for me when I paint hard subjects because it kind of starts to override my own emotions. And bread. I like bread too. I can, if you can pay for it, I can definitely draw you using charcoal. Right now I'm pretty busy because I'm, like I mentioned before, I'm getting my next collection developed so I can have it up in a gallery. But yeah, if you can pay for a commission, I can definitely do that. Hey Baloo, welcome back. You want to see some progress? Look at it. It's a cloudy sky with sun. Like right there. Yeah. I'm glad you like it. Am I related to Moby? Nope. I don't know anybody by that name. So no, I'm not. But yeah, so when I do paint or make art that's about super dark or very emotional subjects, it's hard for me. And that's why I stick with just more personal stuff, because that's less heavy for me. The artist name Moby. I've not heard of him. I'll have to look. How long does it take for a final stage? It depends on the art piece. These guys were all pretty much a couple of hours because they're monochromatic and it's just easier, and it's the kind of style that I usually do. So yeah, those take about an hour, and they're just studies. Like, those are just for me to explore new styles and like processes of creating. Here's this one. This one fell off the wall. This one's pretty cool. It's but yeah, I'll have to look him up. I'll have to look up the artist named Moby. Jasper, it's okay, buddy. My brother just left, and every time somebody leaves the house, he gets like separation anxiety. And Jasper, it's okay, buddy. He'll be back. I don't think he understands or object permanence yet. So he's still young. He's like just barely over a year old. Jasper, don't cry. It's okay, bubby. Hey, Yan. I noticed you. Hey, Fun. How are you? Welcome to stream. I'm just painting some clouds. I'm streaming both here on TikTok and on YouTube. On YouTube, I have both the top down and this. Jasper, it's okay, Bubba. And here's what it looks like for those of y'all who are interested. We've been painting for an hour and a half, pretty much. So, yeah. It is very fun. I'm too scared to try to pronounce your whole name, so I'm just gonna stick with Fun. Jasper, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Up. Oh, he's laying behind me. Look at him. Look at him. And he's just gonna lay down. Fundiswa. Got it. Thank you. Thank you for the assist. Look, Jasper, who are all these people? Hey, welcome. You guys on YouTube, meet Jasper. He's a handsome boy. He thinks I have a treat. It's so confusing streaming on 2 different platforms at once, trying to keep track of everything. Jasper, lay down, Bubby. He's just, thanks. He's my sister's. He's so cute. He likes art supplies. He's licking my paintbrushes. Bubba. How do you brainstorm or envision before starting the draft? I start... Okay, so I have a photo of him when he was a puppy, and he looks like a stuffed animal. He literally looks like a stuffed animal. Um, so the way I start off with an idea, and it'll get triggered by different things. Leave it, Jasper. That's not for you, Bubba. Hey, it's not for. Don't lick that. That's not for licking. Um, lay down. Lay down, Bubba. Just lay down. Good boy. But yeah. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, to the process of coming up with the idea, it gets triggered by weird stuff. The way my mind works is very asymmetrical. Like I'll just see something and it'll trigger an idea for a collection or something. Like I was working on these pieces and like it just triggered stuff in my brain, and like that's just how it happens. And then I'll usually, once I have the idea, I'll get reference materials to help develop it. So like right now I haven't painted clouds like I told you guys at the beginning of stream. So I got all of my community on Instagram to send in photos of clouds, and this is the one I'm using for reference, mostly for the colors and like the subtleties. And that's how I use reference. It just clicks, right? Got it. Yeah, it just clicks. It could be triggered by an emotion, it could be triggered by something that I've seen or I'm going through. And that's why a lot of my art does have like emotion as the main thing that drives it, because it's so easy to draw from that, and a lot more people can connect with emotion, because unless you're a sociopath, you tend to have emotions. You kind of look like Jasper from the 100. I haven't seen that show in a really long time, so I don't remember what he looks like. Here, let me look it up. Jasper from the 100. I don't know. That's a wholesome. I mean, wants your life to be more emotionally acceptable. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I look like him, you guys. Here, let me pull up a good photo of him, I guess. Let me see if I can find one. I don't see it. Just because I have a shaved head. I definitely have a more round face. I have a lot of more meat on my bones than he does. He's a lot thinner. You know what I know him from? I know him from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I've gotten like people have told me I look like a lot of different people, but never this guy. So strange. Can't find a good photo. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what he looks like. I found a good photo. Do I look like this guy? Is this a guy I look like? Dude, it's Jesus, man. That's what it is. That's why I'm happy. But yeah, hold on, let me get broody. I can't, you guys. Yeah, I don't see it. But thanks. He's handsome. I appreciate it. It's just I think because I have like short hair. That's the only thing. Um, yeah. Let's see. I think I'm almost done with this one. I might paint one more for good measure. Actually, you guys, most important part, you gotta hydrate. My voice is getting a little raspy. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're having a good time. I appreciate it. See you later, Baloo. Here's the progress of this one, and then I'm going to start another cloud painting, and just do that to end the night. And for you guys that are enjoying the stream, I'm going to be streaming next Friday, same time, starting at 7 p.m. Central. And then I'll be streaming every day in October during the week. And for those, I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to have some earlier in the day, maybe around noon my time, and then some later in the day, the same as this time. That was so eloquent. It's getting late. What time is it? Oh, no, 8:30. Never mind. It's not late. Hey. Oh, you're talking in chat. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and joining. If you guys want to see the my face camera and the top down shot of what I'm doing at the same time, I stream on YouTube as well. Like I'm streaming right now at the same time. And that way you can get both. So you don't have to be like, what's he doing? That's true. You look like... Oh, I don't know that. Here, let me look him up. Because I am part Russian. We were chatting about my... Oh, dang. Hello from the Ukraine. Oh, what's up? How are you? But yeah, I'm from Romania originally. For those of y'all that were on stream earlier, you guys too on YouTube. But I am part Russian. My grandparents, or my grandmother on my mom's side was Russian. So, that's where I get the look. Hey, how are you? Denia Ture? Thank you for joining. Welcome. Jasper, it's okay, buddy. Why are you whining? Okay, let me look this up. I don't watch MMA, so I know who Conor McGregor is. I don't look like him. He looks like he will beat me up. I'm doing well. Enjoying my Friday night painting clouds and hanging out with you guys. So, I'm having a great time. Let me see. A picture of him where he's not like... I don't look like him. Yeah. I think it is the Russian background. I had to cover his nips just for, modesty. Modesty. Yeah. Yeah, he would beat me up. Yeah, the hairline is similar. I got the widow's peak. When my hair is long, my hairline is even crazier. Do I have a photo of that? I'll show you guys. I used to have hair all the way to my shoulders, but I don't know if I have it on here or if I have it on my phone, and my phone is currently there and top down. Yeah. Let's see if I have long hair Andy photo. I was actually about to grow it out long again, but since I live in Texas, it's super hot. Like, it's hot and humid, and my hair is thick. And so I just like to keep it buzzed short because it's low maintenance, and that's what works for me. And I have an okay shaped head for not having hair. Yes, Tenia Dairy, right? I think you better leave it there. Short and soulful, kind of. Thanks. Thanks for the encouragement. I do like it. I like it short. It's a funny story, though, about my short hair for all you guys that are interested. So when we lived in Romania, we were super poor. And if you had hair like this, it was a sign of being super poor or super poor. Why you nice? Cause I've been nice to, and I like to treat people well, and Jesus. Like, that's the only answer I have. It's just the impact on my life that he's had, and yeah, that's all I got, you guys. Literally, like, that's it. Okay, I can't find a photo of me with long hair because it's on my phone, and my phone is being used to stream, and so yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna peel this. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Chuck. Ooh, okay. Do y'all want to watch the peel? Because super satisfying. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna try to reuse this piece of tape so I don't waste tape. We're gonna do another painting and see how that goes. No, Jasper, that's not for you. No. 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 Go back. Back up. No, sir. That's not for you. Sorry, my sister's dog is trying to eat the tape, and it's not good. No, my hobby is not drawing. I do this for a living, actually. Crazy, right? I don't know what my hobbies are. Reading? Learning? Oh yeah, that's super satisfying. Woo! We did it. We did it, guys. Here it is. Does it look like clouds? And I used gouache. Are your family like you, faithful? That's why I like Romania, bro. Most of them are. You know, we all walk our own paths. And sometimes it takes different things. You guys on YouTube, you guys have been seeing it the whole time. But yeah, it's a cloud and it's pretty. Yeah. Let's do another one. Should we do another one? I need to put this one somewhere where my sister's puppy won't eat it. Because we worked hard. You want to hop up? Come on, hop up. And for those of y'all that haven't met him, this is Jasper. And he likes to nibble on my finger because... And he thinks I have treats. So let's get another... Ooh, that was loud. And I'm just going to use the same tape I used for the other one. Is it permissible to draw Jesus? That's a good question. I do not do that. Because am I thinking behind drawing any like representation of God in the sense that like this is and claiming that this is what God looks like is it kind of can slide into idolatry because nobody knows, and I don't want to be responsible for somebody like worshiping a piece of art versus like worshiping the creator, you know. So that's where I am with that, but that's just my personal perspective. So how old am I? I was gonna be really sassy and ask how old you were. Right back. You can tell me if you want, but that's all right. Yeah, Muslims, but I don't like when people draw Jesus the Christ. Yeah, I mean, nobody really knows what Jesus looked like, so I don't know. So I just tend to not draw him. If I draw representations of like for a storybook or something, I just don't draw the head. I'll just draw like his hands with the nail holes or whatever, because that's like, I know that he had those. But I tend to not draw super like iconographical things, icons. I don't draw icons or paint icons. I tend to steer clear of that. I use different types of imagery to like represent spiritual things, and a lot of them tend to do with like our experiences or different Bible verses. You're 28. Nice. That's a good age. You guys can play a guessing game for a while in the comments or in the chat. Guess how old I am? I'll tell y'all. You're 22 and your boyfriend is younger than me. He's 18. Is it weird? What do you think? I don't think it's weird. He's legal age and y'all are both adults. Awesome. How do you say aluminium? That's how I say it. It depends on who I'm around. Since I'm from Europe, we say aluminium, but I live in the US, so a lot of people that I grew up with say aluminum. I have to plug my laptop in because it's about to die. Pardon. Oh my gosh, it's heating up so much. Dang, streaming takes a lot of juice. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm streaming on TikTok and on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. I don't think you're younger than me. I guess you're 27. That's a good guess. I'm not, though. That's a good guess, but I'm not. But yeah, so if you guys want to watch where it's the top down and my face, YouTube is the place to be because I'm able to do that there. But yeah, anybody else have any guesses? 25. Can you play Heat Waves? So the stuff that I'm playing right now is royalty-free music because since I'm streaming on YouTube as well, I don't want to get copyright strikes. What time is it in there? Right now it is 8:50. I'm in Texas, so it's 8:50 p.m., which you were close, Shirazi. You were close. But yeah, that's the time. And yeah, I'm sorry, I can't play Heat Waves. I don't know how to pronounce your name, MXXY. Thank you for the ask though. I wish I could. But silly copyright things. All my devices are like dying because I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. 30. Do I look 30? Maybe if I hydrate really well. This is like a really hydrated 30-year-old. I'm not 30. $32? Nope. 29? Nope. Okay, I'm 28. Yeah. But almost 29 because my birthday's in December, so that's me. From Indonesia, that's awesome. Super cool. I've never been there, but I do want to go to there and visit. What's your favorite thing about living in Indonesia? Yes, we are the same age. Yes, you were the first. Thank you, Shirazi. You guessed it. So I think this is the cloud that we're going to paint next. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's very moody. It's very... I don't know. Let me see. Do I want to do anything more colorful? If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on there because a lot of like all of these reference photos I got from my community on there. They're super awesome. I did like a call out for reference images. And they delivered. I got so many. It's crazy. It was so hard to go through them all and decide which ones I wanted to use. But I like how billowy those clouds were. But I like this. It has the like sunset line. My role model, Jesus, God. I don't know. As far as people role models, I don't have one single role models because no one's perfect enough, I guess, to like look up to in that way. So I like look up to certain people for different reasons. Like I have a friend who's a super good husband and father, and I look up to him like as an example of that. And then there's people that are really good athletes or like really dedicated to keeping their body physically fit, and then there's people that are super intellectual. So I don't have just a single role model. I have parts of many people equal my role model, but in the end it's Jesus because he's the perfect one. Let's see what other comments y'all wrote. How do I choose between the clouds? Your model's Bill Cosby. Interesting choice. Hey Cody, what's up? What you have is super values and principles. Yeah. Yeah. As long as you have a foundation of good values and morals, you'll find people to look up to that exemplify certain aspects of those things, and that's it. What's up? Haddest Matter Art. Welcome. Hey, hello, Vico? Sorry, I'm bad at pronouncing. So we just finished painting these clouds, and I'm about to start painting some more because it's my next collection is about clouds, or it has clouds as a major element in them. Are you like introvert or extrovert? It depends. I'm an empath, so I can pretty much go between the two, but I get very exhausted. Thank you. I appreciate. Yeah, clouds are difficult. This was the first cloud I painted. But like I said, or I mentioned earlier in the stream, that if you paint from observation, you can paint or draw anything because it's right there in front of you versus trying to figure out like all these different things. Yeah, that's how I approach art, is looking at it, and just if you have a good understanding of the basics, you can pretty much draw anything. But on the subject of introvert or extrovert, I'm a mixture of both, but I do get worn out by social interactions because I'm super empathetic. So a lot of like other people's emotions when they're super strong kind of override mine, and like it's exhausting to try to hold on to what I'm feeling versus like letting their emotions override mine. So, which age did you find out that you're good at painting? I don't remember, but I didn't start off painting. I started off drawing. Drawing is still like, it's one of my favorite. You, you uncle, I want to help. I don't understand that. Um, Thank you for the follow. You look ambivert like the guys who go along with the nerds and cool kids at school. Yep, I hung out with all the Asians and we played with Rubik's cubes and pen spinning and all this stuff. Can you open Egyptian rap, please? So what I'm playing right now is royalty free music, and especially because I'm streaming on YouTube as well as on here, so I cannot, because I do not want to get copyright strike. I appreciate the suggestion, though. I'll have to look up what Egyptian rap sounds like. But thank you. Yeah. Thank you, user 5632. All the numbers for the love. Love you. Let's hear the Romanian national. Heck, I don't know, dude. I don't know it. I don't know the Romanian national anthem. It's been a long time since I've been back home, and I was 7 years old when I moved. Favorite song. That's a hard one. That's like asking me what my favorite movie is. It's like, I have many for different reasons. It depends on the mood. I've been listening to Monster a lot recently, especially while I go running or work out, because it's like part of being an empath, which is super cool, is like you can pretty much override your own emotions with like music if you wanted to. Which helps, coping mechanism, or little tip for you that are empaths out there and have a hard time regulating your emotions, especially when you're around people. That's the hardest. But yeah, I don't know. What's y'all's favorite song? But yeah, I've been listening to Monster a lot recently. It's like a EDM remix type of song. It's pretty cool. It gets me hyped to work out and go for runs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the cloud that I showed you guys earlier to paint, because it's so billowy and cool and has a lot of depth to it. Like, look at all that depth. Look at it. It's so cool. So that's what we're gonna paint. And it's interesting because there's a lot of blues, but there's like some pale yellow all up in there. So representing that's gonna be interesting. Yeah. But yeah, what's y'all's favorite song or music that you listen to? Genre. Let's go genre, because favorite song is kind of hard. But I like this chill, lo-fi music. So right now I'm sketching the form of the cloud with my brush instead of going with the pencil first. And I'm just going with a very light color. And I'll show you after I finish. Yeah, my favorite genre is romantic period and baroque classics. Nice. Pop music is good too. For real classics. Yeah, I could dig it. I could dig it. One of my favorite shows is called Mozart in the Jungle. I don't know if you guys know of it. It's super interesting. It's very funny, very entertaining. The writing is pretty good, especially in the first couple of seasons. It tends to fall apart a little bit in later seasons, but that's to be expected with a lot of different, like, different shows, different things. Dream used to be an artist. What changed your dream to not be that? Just curious. I'm not gonna try to convince you, but it is pretty cool. Thank you for the follow. You're Canadian, blind girl. That's interesting that you're on a. Thank you. I'm glad you like my content. uh, I lived in Petroshan, is what it's called. You went blind 5 years ago, so art is definitely not the same. I was about to like start asking super personal questions, but I won't. That's that's rough, buddy. I've seen some cool blind artists. They mostly do sculpture or like super abstract expressionism. Uh, but I wonder if there's a way to create a technology that could help blind people visualize, kind of like how Braille is for writing, but like create a system for art, for artistic expression. And words for your pencil sketching when I was 18. That's so cool. Man. Do you mind me asking what caused your blindness? If it was like an accident or just a genetic thing? If it's too personal, don't feel pressured to answer. Okay, cool. Ooh, zombie. I like zombie. I like zombie. That's another one I listen to when I work out or go for runs. Ooh, time to hydrate. You got brain poisoning from a medication. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yep. Yep. You have a tactile picture. I'll have to go check it out. What's your YouTube? I'll go look it up right now, so I don't forget. Is it your Canadian blind girl? Yeah, drink water, stay hot. Yes. Hydrate, dihydrate. Awesome. Okay, I found you. Is it your latest video? Oh, that's cool. Let's look it up. Okay, I see it. I found it. I added it to my watch later, so I can watch later. Awesome. I think we all feel the same way. Like my latest YouTube video, I feel the same. I was like recording in my car because I was waiting for my sister to finish her jury duty. I drove her to it because she does not like driving downtown. It gives her anxiety. So I was like, I'll drive you. I don't want you to be anxious and get in an accident or something. Um, but I think we all have you vaccinated. No, I have not vaccinated. because I'm not at risk, and yeah, just personal reasons too. Hey, I will see you back to your channel. Sub back to your oh, thank you so much. Um, I appreciate that. You don't have to if you don't like the content. Um, uh, yeah. So that's my take on vaccines. I do think it's your personal prerogative if you do it or not, and I won't judge you either way. You do you. Whatever you know your health requires. So you gotta go keep the spirit. Thank you, Shirazi. I appreciate that. Shout out. Thank you, Annabelle. Shout out. Sorry. Need to hydrate some more. Um, do you like traveling? I do now. I used to hate it because I am more of a homebody. But there's so much value in like going to different places, seeing them, meeting new people. Thank you, Will. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is, you're the MVP, the real MVP. I appreciate it. Let me drink. But yeah, I do like traveling. Um, I mentioned earlier I'm about to move to California. And next month I'm gonna go to Pennsylvania for the first time ever, visit some friends up there. And I'm excited about that because it's gonna be super cold. Have you been to Indonesia? No, I have not. I do want to go to Indonesia though and see all the cool stuff. I want to go to Indonesia. Bali is in Indonesia, right? Yeah. What is your favorite form of art to do? Mine was pencil sketch and acrylic. But yeah, I want to go visit Bali. Who knows? Maybe in the future I'll live there. I have some friends in Bali that I can visit. Your favorite form of art to do? I don't know, really. It's whatever art that can express the thing that I'm trying to express at the moment. I like recently I've been into these ink drawings. A lot of y'all haven't seen them. I showed them at the beginning of the stream, but like this one I did like on Wednesday, I believe. So it's ink and white chalk pencil, and it's I just like pulling forms out of like texture and having the interaction between texture and like recognizable figures. That's kind of the direction my art's going. I did this one, super moody, very yeah, very cool. Name all 7 continents in the world. Is this school? What are you even doing? I can name them. There's North America, South America, Asia, Africa, Australia. Did I say Asia already? Asia, and then Antarctica. Boom, 7. I'm an educated human being. Where is Lombok? Oh, I appreciate that. I'm a I'm, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your. Thank you for that compliment. Um, I look like I look. Uh, I do miss visiting. I miss certain aspects of it, but hey, K, I'm gonna call you K. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Um, I miss certain aspects of Europe. I definitely miss my grandparents, my family that's still there. You're from the Philippines, super cool. I have a lot of Filipino friends. Um, but yeah, it's honestly, you guys, for all its faults, the U.S. still has the most opportunity But the cool thing about what I do is that I can do it from anywhere. I'm a full-time artist, designer, videographer. I do all those things, and I can do that from anywhere. One of my goals is to kind of become a nomadic artist and just go to places and paint something that inspires me from there, or like whether that's inspired by somebody I meet there, or an experience I had, or the landscape, um, stuff like that. So I don't know, because most artists are pretty tied down to their own place, which I understand because I used to be like that too. I used to be very homebody, and I still like the comfort of having a home, like a set place to go to. But I'm entertaining the thought of exploring and going and seeing new things. Um, Nova, I do sell my art. It's on my website. The link is in my bio. You can see it out there. What was your first piece of art that you created that you felt passionate or accomplished with? That's a toughie. Oh, actually, it's kind of easy. In high school, I had a substitute teacher, and he was subbing our art class, and he bought one of my pieces that I did in art class for $100, and that made me feel accomplished because $100 is a lot for a high school student, especially back when I was a high school student before inflation got a little crazier. So that made me feel pretty accomplished. But it's interesting. I do certain pieces, and a lot of times they're on accident. Like they're just exploration, like just low pressure. I'm just chilling, uh, doing something, and whether it's the theme that I derive from that exploration or the technique that I derive from it, it just feels different. It ranges. I think the lowest. I sell some of my smaller pieces for like 50 or $60. But if you go on my website, you can see it. And it goes up to like thousands of dollars. So that's just live your dreams in the fullest and keep living it freely. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah. So even how I came about like doing these things, pulling forms out of the chaos, there's a piece right there that I did at the beginning of the week that I was literally just testing out this new watercolor paper with this process that I do with ink. Because these are ink. It's just black ink and it's water soluble. Hey Richard, what's up? um, and so I was just testing the paper with this technique that I do, and all of a sudden I was like, dang, what if I pulled some form like this portrait out of it, and then after I was done with the ink, if I refined it with a white chalk pencil, and it started. I'm doing good, bruh. Love, thank you, Gianna. Nice. But yeah, so that's what started these guys, and you can see like the refinement with the white chalk pencil and like the softer gradients and stuff like that. Um, Room tour, not today. My room's a mess. I'm living kind of a nomadic lifestyle right now because I'm back at my parents' house, so I moved to California and I have not unpacked anything because I'm moving pretty soon and there's no point in getting like everything set up. So, uh room tour maybe later, maybe when I move to like to where I'm going to live in California and I get everything set up, cuz right now it's just like boxes, duffel bag, clothes, film gear, paintings, just like half finished canvases. Thank you so much, Richard. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are awesome. For you guys on YouTube that are watching, I'm also streaming on TikTok, and that's who I'm talking to right now. But if you guys want to chat, write in chat. It's weird on YouTube, people aren't really chatty. Here's the progress for you guys. I'm just blocking in this majestic behemoth of a cloud. It's pretty cool. It's gonna be cool. What I tell myself all the time when I'm starting. I live in the US, but I'm from Romania. Yep. Bum, bum, bum. But yeah, so no room tour. Hey Kimberly, how are you? Mel, how are you? I know where most of you guys are from, but some of y'all are keeping pretty silent in the chat, which I don't mind. I've been taking this piece off the wall so much the tape it's not sticky anymore. How old am I? We just had that chat. If you scroll up through the chat, you'll find it, I'm sure. Okay, Richard. Have a good night. Blessings. Say... I'm very weary of saying anything that people tell me to say in chat because sometimes they tell me to do or they it turns out to be something inappropriate, and I don't want to do that. I don't know. You're good? Awesome. Do you have a good week? Or you're good because it's the weekend, and everybody knows the weekend is awesome. Oh, Gayon? Did I say it right? Hey Dahlia, what's up? Welcome. Just painting some clouds right now. I finished the first cloud piece, which I'll show you guys that just showed up, and I'm starting on a second one just to hang out with you guys. I said it right. Yeah. What language is that? So this is the first cloud painting. And now I'm working on a second one. Tagalog. Aw, my friend. My friend's in chat on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Dahlia. I appreciate that. Hey, Dina. Or Deanna. Sorry, the glare was in the way. Hey, how's it going? Lizzie! OG! What's up? I'm starting to stream again, so you're gonna see a lot of me. Oh, nice. Your husband's Filipino. Nice. Ah, Balug, welcome back. Yes! Oh, you're from Colombia. That's awesome. I have some friends from Colombia. This is what you missed out on, Lizzie. I painted this. It's an art I did. Oh, no, Lizzie. I'm not gonna ask you to share if you don't want to, but safe space and all that. You can DM me if you want. Not if you don't want it to like be public, but dang, I'm sorry to hear that. Is it the corona? Thanks, Lizzie. I know we met after. Oh, that's cool. That's cool that. Oh. I was wondering if both of you were blind, how that worked out. I guess you would have to have like somebody around that wasn't, but that's cool. I'm sure he's a lovely man. Or is he? Does he treat you right? Does he need to step on stream so I could talk to him? I'm doing really well. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the stream. I wasn't really sure who was gonna show up because I didn't really post a video that I was gonna be streaming today, at least on TikTok. Um, I just posted that I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube, which I'm thinking about turning my YouTube off because there's nobody watching, and it's just like draining the battery. So you guys on YouTube, peace out.